Hey guys, I'm here with another video about ReZero. This is season 2, episode 11. I'm not going to give a recap or any type of review of the episode. The episode is crazy. There's going to be tons of videos on that, but that's not really what I like to do. I really like to talk about different theories and things I'm thinking within the episode. And there's 4 portions of this episode, or 4 people rather, that I want to talk about and kind of give my thoughts on potential things we'll find out in the future. The first person, of course, I've got to start off with Beatrice. We get the revelations that, of course, we've already known that she had the book, but she's been waiting for years, over 400 years, waiting for someone to come and help her. I'm going to get to this a little bit later when I talk about Subaru, but I find it interesting that she knew Greed. I believe Greed was, I guess, her mother, per se. In an OVA that I saw a while back, I heard her refer to her mother, and I'm thinking that Greed created her, just like the other elves that are in the forest that was created. I believe that Beatrice is also one of those creations as she's looking for immortality. And she's been waiting over and over, but I think she's waiting for a certain person, and I'll talk about that later. I want to get into Roswaal for a second. He knows about return by death. And this, I'm going to put another theory out there. I don't think, not only does he know about return by death, but I think he has it as well. He kept talking about how Subaru can be like him. But if you notice in the episode, not one time did he say, hey, you have return by death and you'll die and come back. He doesn't use those particular words. He words it in a way to where, of course, us as the audience and Subaru, we know what he's talking about as far as Subaru being able to come back. But he never actually comes out and says in the episode. I'll watch it again if I'm wrong. But I never actually hear him say, hey, you're using return by death, or, you know, you'll die and come back from this. I don't actually hear him say that. And so I think he has that contract to where he can't do it. But he possibly might have it as well. Possibly, but I'm not 100% sure. This next one with Amelia, I don't know, between envy and greed. If you notice, one of the smile that she was using in the episode kind of resembles a smile that Greed had while they were at the tea party a couple of times. That smile looks very, very familiar. But her actions and the way she talks is just, it's super creepy. Could that be Greed as well? Or I think Greed has more to the story than what we've come to realize. I mean, think about where they are. They're in that graveyard. Greed is the mother for Beatrice. I'm pretty sure that Roswaal knows Greed as well. You hear about Envy and how Envy does this and that, but you don't really see Envy that much other than when coming with the hands, the episode or 2 back. But I think Greed may be the one with Subaru right now. And let's talk about Subaru. One of the biggest things I want to talk about is his magic. He has shadow magic, and that's a very rare magic that nobody uses. This whole time when I saw the tomb, as well as back in season 1 when he went into the mansion and you saw the coloration of the mansion and how it looked, I kept thinking that was, you know, snow and, you know, frost from like Amelia. But really, that entire time we were witnessing shadow magic and the power of shadow magic. And apparently Beatrice has shadow magic as well, just like Subaru. I did not know that until this episode. Does Subaru know, or does Beatrice and Subaru know each other, but Subaru can't remember as well? I know I keep, in previous episodes, I said that Amelia is reincarnation, or possibly is Envy, but I have another theory now. What if, just hear me out here, what if Subaru was also from the past as well? You got to think about, why is it that Subaru, of all people, why is he in all of this? Why does he get returned by death? Why is he coming back? That in the scene with him and Beatrice talking, she kept yelling out, why didn't you come sooner? And she could be, at first I thought, oh, she was talking about, oh, the person the book says is supposed to come. But what if she actually meant Subaru was supposed to be that person as far as who was supposed to be coming to get her? What if she meant, who as in which version of Subaru was supposed to come and get her? And is supposed to save her from this turmoil that she's been in this entire time. And Roswaal, how would he know that Subaru has returned by death? Why does he have such confidence in Subaru? It leads me to this theory. I believe that Beatrice, Subaru, Amelia, and Greed, they're all tied together. It's intertwined. It always it kind of bothered me a little bit that he's so infatuated with Amelia. It could be because, I don't know, they have some type of past together, reincarnation. I don't know, but for the fact that this is the first time that we're hearing that Beatrice has shadow magic, that has to mean something. We should have known about this ages ago, especially when Subaru was first learning it. I gotta go back and watch the anime again, but I'm not sure of when the Subaru first was learning that magic. If Beatrice was looking out at him from the window, could be, but I don't remember, so I have to go back and check that. But for them all to have that shadow magic, it's got to be something. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, guys. I don't like to ramble. Deuces.